Hey guys, welcome back to another Reidreviews, and we got the rest of the Pokemon Mega Construx collection. I'll start with the little Pokeballs. This is our second cut of this video, just to let you guys know, so if we sound a little tired, because my sisters ruined it. So I'm not going to give them a shout out like I did last time. Okay, so I have Pikachu again, but it's just a different expression and no little Thunderbolt thing. That's basically all because I've already reviewed Pikachu. And so they all come with these little Pokeballs. The feet go in there. The reason I put the ears down is because he doesn't fit. I wasted a little time on that in the first cut. Okay, so Pikachu. Then I have Abra. It has the little Abra face. I can't get it out of the thing, so I'll probably break it if I do. Yep. Okay, I don't care. It has a little Abra sleepy face. Its ears move. Its face comes off a lot. Its tail move, but it's not as posable as any of the Charmanders or anyone like that, or Eevee. So it's like a posable little figure, but I wish its arm was more posable. Okay, put Abra to the side. I'm gonna click it back on. Now I have Eevee. See, I said its tail was posable like that. It's a little Eevee tail. It has the Eevee face, and I don't like the way they did the neck on Eevee. I like that under it is smooth, but I don't know why they would make under it smooth, but not above it to where you can see. Okay. Next, I got Zubat. It's the same mold as Charizard's wings, just a different paint sculpt. So it's posable wings. They can go any way you want them. He has the posable ears. This is something I didn't mention in our last video. How this little thing that holds him up, and I also don't like the back here. He has a Zubat face or mouth, and I've never seen this body sculpt before, so it might have been made just for Zubat. And what I do with Zubat is I keep the little legs, I guess, in the ball so they don't get bent in Eevee. Okay, so next I have Machop, which is one of my favorite out of all these. He's my second favorite little Pokeball. And he has his little tail, Machop face, he has his little horns, he has his fist, and what comes off with him, like Abra's head, is his legs. So I'm always like that. So I'm always very careful with the legs, except for right there. And he has the fist painted on, so he's really cool. He's like the third most posablest, next to Gyarados, Charizard, Gyarados, then Machop. So then I have Magikarp, who also has one of the little sticky up things, and he has this like little thing. Charizard came with this too, and he has this piece that I've never seen before. It's this little round thing. What I think it is it's supposed to go on there so you don't see the stud part. Oh, and his fins are what falls off on him, and then they're actually a little hard to get back on. So yeah, and then evolving Magikarp into Gyarados. This is, I think, the biggest set. Oh yeah, and he comes with the Ultra Ball. The Charmeleon, Wartortle, and Ivysaur come with Pokeballs. Then Charizard comes with a Great Ball, and then Gyarados comes with an Ultra Ball. So I like the way they made his tail. It's a cool little tail, and I just think it's a cool design, and how you can fold these out, but the instructions say to have it like that. Oh, okay, so my mom's here, so let me finish this up. So here's his head, and he has the 3 horns like he does, but mine came with an extra one, but it didn't come with an extra one of these. So I used a bright blue one for it. And so here is one of the things. I guess this is his body. It's definitely his body. But this one are the same, and then this one and this one are the same because they have, oh, they have these little, I don't know what they're called, scale-like thingies. Okay, I'm just trying to fix this. This is where he goes onto here. Here's his little display piece where I fix him. The only thing they did with Gyarados, instead of like a paint job on him, they just put his eyes on two pieces and then you put them together. And I really like this. You can pose him however you want. What he reminds me of is if anyone remembers a Skylander Mega Box, we never reviewed them, but it reminds me of that big snake from the Swap Force wave. Okay, next we have Ivysaur and Wartortle, which pieces connect together like the Charmander, Pikachu, Squirtle, and Bulbasaur sets. So they have their little Pokeballs like I mentioned. And Ivysaur, he has his Vine Whip, just like Bulbasaur did. And he has, yeah, that's the part that comes off with him. Wait a second, let me get it. Okay, and so it's like Charmander's fire and Eevee's tail, but it's pink instead of see-through orange and brown. And he has his little leaves, the Ivysaur face, his little ears, and then the legs, which are a little puzzleable, like I mentioned with Eevee and the 4 legs, how he had it. I hope they come out with Venusaur and Blastoise. Oh, his flower just comes apart a lot. Okay, here's his little area that he comes with. And so now I'll move on to Wartortle. One of the things I like about Wartortle is his tail. It's probably the second most pieced together part besides his body. So I don't like how this has spaces in between it, but you can't do much with it. It's the best they could do. And another thing I noticed with Wartortle is, so there's his head sculpt. So if you take his head off, you take his ears, you flip them upside down, you can go ahead and put his head right back on the other way. It's a little weird, and that's the first time I've done it. I just noticed you could do it before, but I wouldn't recommend doing it. And so he has his little arms. They're not that posable. He has his shell on the back, and he has these little painted things for the tail. That's why I like it so much. And so there's his little station. So I guess that'll finish it up with Pokemon Mega Construx. Thank you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.